Well, good day folks. This is where you get to see me change out some sway bar link kits for 1980 B200 camper van. It's a Wild Rose, as you can see, and it was the camper version of this van was manufactured in Alberta. So pretty cool van. It's like another Orange Crush, but not quite the Orange Crush. I already had this rim off as I replaced the brake caliper, and pretty easy job actually. As you can see, it looks brand new, so it works really good. But these link kits get you in closer. Yeah, nothing left. So I'm gonna replace that real quick. And yeah, hopefully she'll sway less, right? That's the goal. Anyways. What size is that? And a 1/2 inch on the bottom. Wow. Pretty easy. It's just destroyed. I mean, that wasn't giving much bushing, was it? Man, I'm going gray. Holy. So yeah, one bolt bottom. Okay, let's get an extension for that. It spins and keeps spinning, so vice grips maybe clamp onto it. Vice grips usually work for just about anything. Why not this? Put it so that. Now, it's my first time past couple of days working on this van, so everything is kind of old vice grips. I don't know, those of you who watch Vice Grip Garage, I know it. He started off doing like field find vehicles and like just going in the fields and getting old vehicles that have been left for 20-30 years going, and he used to use vice grips for, I'm sure, quite a bit, but he's grown into a lot more than that now. And I think I don't know, these bushings are okay up here. I don't want to get me separated. I wanted to tap that up. Okay. So bushings just fall right out. How am I gonna get that out? How delightful. I guess I'll have to pull up enough, get it separated. Nope, can't get her. Man, what am I gonna do here? I'll get a bar. Yeah, I never really had all the tools ready for this job. As you can see, I've used this a few times. But this should make it. Oh, there we go. Work smarter, not harder, eh? So yeah, these old bushings and stuff, I mean, the rods are still straight, everything's good, but the bushings kind of take the impact. So these are different. And longer. Ooh, I don't like it. Will they work? I don't know. I don't see. Well, yeah, it probably will work. Anyways, we'll see. They look heavier duty. So, we will get on the bottom, they all look the same. All of the bushings look the same. So we'll put one No way, look at this. So the washer that holds the bottom bushing in is in the bracket itself. Should I use that old one? It'll probably wear out the bushing a little bit faster, so I think if it will allow me to do so, then I'm just gonna butt this up to it and be done with it, because let's see. Holy smokes, what a dilemma. Okay. So, yeah, that'll work. Actually works really nice. I'm impressed. So, we have to put the sleeve on and drop it all. That's really awesome. So put the sleeve on. This one on. Shove a bushing on there. That goes on to the bottom. About this is we have more room. More room to work with. Did I do this wrong? Wait a tick. I have to look at the other one to see. I got went again. I got ahead of myself there. Okay, one bushing on bottom, one bushing on top. Oh my God, these look. No wonder I was mistaken on how to do this. The bushings are so big. The original ones looked like I was yeah, so I guess I have this done now, and that goes into there. Actually, and this really doesn't make sense to me, but 1, 2. Okay, there we go. I'm messing with it. So guess just gonna turn this around, bolt it up to there, turn this around. And washer and sleeve. That looks way better. I'm sure for this one. And we'll put there's a little notched outside here. That doesn't go on the bottom, so definitely goes up on top to fit through there. So I will drop these in. Be one person in doing this really sucks sometimes. Alright. That's good. This is looking pretty decent. Now, keeping in mind that these are brand new. So I don't know how the hell I'm gonna compress these, but they have to fit on. So let's see if I can get at least a thread started. How am I gonna compress these? Damn it. Again, doing this stuff by yourself is not always the greatest. Oh, I got it. Nice. So I don't know how that looks for you guys, but it looks a whole lot better to me. Now we got a brand new caliper and a brand new sway bar link kit, and that looks pretty steezin'. So I'm assuming this is not the same size bolt. No, so it's probably a 14. Let me check that out. Yeah, so press the record button on the phone, but anyway, it's just a continuation. I just want to show you that the top ones aren't squat a whole lot, but the bottom ones don't seem like the right angle. So I'm assuming that's why they were squished and just completely destroyed before, but I'm sure they'll even out hopefully after a spin. And yeah, off to the other side. I'm not going to take video of that because it's just the same process, but as you can see, the other side is just a really bad angle. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would they do things that way, you know, and not have it match up completely? But whatever. It was the 80s, and you know, they're probably original, so the van is still going strong. Actually, as you can see, there's I'll show you where I got the wheel off here. And it was undercoated, obviously many years ago, but the undercoating is still in great shape. But you can see the frame is still orange, little bits of orange here and there. And again, this is old stuff, right? But underneath is perfect condition. And the van itself is in really exceptional condition. We got a little exit sign there as if we don't know. And yeah, needs new visors. I think I have some to fit it, but the interior was redone by my fiance's mother and father. The flooring, as you can see, is redone. Now it's not cleaned from the last time we camped in it, but it is still really cool. And so I did, the exhaust was rotted pretty bad, so you know me, I put a glass pack on there, and it had I think a 1 3/4 out the back pipe, exhaust pipe. I just brought it right through with the 2.5 inch, and there's more flow, and I just shoved it out there in front of the tire. I didn't have the right, I didn't have the time or the resources to get the angles I needed to go over the axle there, so, but there she is, and I got the exhaust sticking out a little bit so the air will actually flow past the tire and not sit up the good old hubcaps, the good old poverty caps. Gotta love them. I will show you the design on the inside. And again, this was remodeled by Heather's mother and father. The floor has all been done. We got a portable toilet there, but new curtains. You could see this is starting to get rough now because it's in the heat and then cool and heat and cool, right? So, but it is absolutely beautiful rig, and yeah, it's been quite the adventure in this thing. And the van doors, isn't that just beautiful? What a great job. And I love, actually they redid, made little pouches to match the curtains, and look at the floor mats and the mud flaps. So yeah, all this van needs is it now has exhaust. So all it needs is a set of mag rims to set it all off. Me and Heather bought that cover, but if you want to hear it, just have a listen. I adjusted the carb a little bit and idled it up because it was shutting off every time you were at a stop sign. So let me give it some gas. You know how the old carbs go. That's what it's supposed to sound like. That's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed watching me struggle to find what tools were meant for this job in particular. But yeah, peace out.